welcome back to another episode of Monix. I'm so excited to be here today. As usual, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. Thank you to everyone who keeps coming back on a weekly basis to check out my new videos. If you are new to my channel, if you are new here, my name is Moyosori and this channel is called Monix. Thank you for branching. I hope you become a permanent viewer. I hope you subscribe. I hope you watch all my past videos, and I hope you share them with your family and friends. So today I'm not talking about anything too serious. I just want to talk to you guys or share with you my go-to hairstyles. There are about 7 or 8 of them that I want to share with you. So basically the purpose for sharing this is just to let you know the pros and cons, which I believe that majority of you know, but I just want to share from my own perspective the pros and cons of each hairstyle. Talk about the hairstyles based on my preference. So I'm going to start with the most preferred to the least preferred. So guys, let's get into this. So the first is low cuts. Low cuts, that is my best hairstyle. I'm sure if my mom sees this video, she will say, I love low cuts. So why do I like this style? The pro in this case is that it's a low budget style. Like, you don't need to spend anything. You don't need to spend any amount of money to wear your hair in that style. You don't need to spend a lot of money to have low cuts. The only thing you need to do is just to maybe spend money going to the salon. If you want a professional haircut, I cut my hair myself. But if you prefer, having a professional cut your hair for you, that means you would have to, go to the salon to get a haircut. And then you can also spend some money on a good hair cream. Yeah, because you need to cream your hair, you need to make it shiny and to look all nice. And so I mean, it's a hairstyle that is not stressful at all. All you need to do is just wash your hair every morning. You can afford to wash your hair when you wake up in the morning. Just cream it and then you brush it or comb it, whatever. There's no stress whatsoever. And one other good thing about wearing low cuts is that it makes you look younger. Like, anytime I'm on low cuts, people always think I'm in my 20s. The major challenge that I have with low cuts is that you need to wear makeup, because the makeup helps to accentuate your facial features to make you look nice. Because if you just go out without makeup and you're on low cuts, you look like a secondary school girl, or you look like a boy. For me, I do look like a secondary school girl. So you need to wear makeup. Like, you constantly have to wear makeup to look nice. So that's for low cuts. Now to the second hairstyle. The second hairstyle is my natural hair Afro. That is actually, I love to wear my natural hair in the Afro style because, it just makes me look so chic. It makes me look so touche. It makes me look cream. Anytime I wear my hair in that style, my husband is always like, baby girl. So I kind of like the hairstyle. Just makes you look unique. You look very, see the picture now, you look very cute. And then just like having a low cut, it's not expensive to maintain. You get a lot of compliments wearing this style. It just makes you look classy and chic. In terms of maintenance, for me as a person, all I use to keep my afro in place is just my leave-in conditioner and also my hair cream. Once I apply those 2 things and I comb it out, I'm good to go. Of course, as much as this style makes one look so classy and beautiful, it has its own challenges as well. And the first one is that it's not funny combing natural hair. We all know that, especially for those with type 4C hair, it's not easy combing that. And the second thing is that for you to wear it like all day, every time, looking this way, that means you have a lot of work to do before bedtime. You can't just go to bed with your hair like that and wake up the next morning and expect it to look all clean and combable like that. No, the shrinkage will be marvelous when you wake up. So one thing that you have to do to keep it in place is that you need to twist your hair or weave it before you go to bed in the night, so that when you wake up the next morning, you take out the twist and then comb it out. Then it looks so straight and then it stands firm. Well, for me, that's the way I maintain it. So, doing that every night, I mean, it might be stressful, but, to look, you need to put some effort. So that's it for me. So the other hairstyle, which is also my go-to, which is number 3 for me, is my gel down hairstyle. Most of you know that this is what I do most times. I did a video recently on how I slick down my hair, how I slick down my 4C hair. So I have the video. If you haven't seen it, you should go and watch it. So for this hairstyle, I really like it because it makes my hair wavy. I like the fact that, you know, my hair is all gel down. I don't need to comb. I don't need to do anything. I don't need to apply any hair cream. I don't need to twist in the night before I go to bed. You know, it's just there permanently. However, it's not water friendly. Once water touches the style, the hair, it's done. That's it. You need to redo, or you need to take out the gel, wash it out with your shampoo, and then because you use gel to achieve this hairstyle, that means that the hair flakes after a period of time. And when I say period of time, this could be 3 days, 4 days, 5 days after you make it. So the hairstyle doesn't last. So it's something you can only wear for about 3 to 4 days. So that's that. My number 4 hairstyle is this beautiful style called Mohawk. I love the style. I love it because you need to be bold and confident to wear this. Yes, I said that. You need to be bold and confident. So this hairstyle is just for confident and bold ladies. You know, this style makes you look so beautiful and classy, and then it's very easy to maintain. It emphasizes your cheekbones and your jawline, so I really love it. But there are a lot of challenges with this hairstyle. Number 1, people will look at you funny. People will look at you like, what kind of hairstyle is this? And like the fro, like the afro that I mentioned earlier, you also need to keep this in check, because if you go to bed, you know, without keeping this, like maybe twisting the upper layer, or just, you know, find a way to keep it in place so that when you wake up in the morning the next day, there's no shrinkage, and then you're able to comb it out, and then so it looks neat. So you might need to twist it before you go to bed at night. So that's a daily duty for you. And then one other thing is that it might not be suitable for some street work environment. So if you work in some environments where they just want everybody to be conservative, they want you to look in a particular kind of way, you might not be able to wear this hairstyle. So you might not be able to do it or wear it for long. Yeah. What else? Yeah, then it draws attention to you. For people who don't like attention, this hairstyle is not for you. It's not for you, because people will constantly look at you. People will turn around to look at you to see why you have your hair in that form. Some will like it, some will appreciate it, you know, and some will look at you like, nah, this is not a good hairstyle. So that's number 4 is, or my number 5 rather, is box braids. So what do I like about box braids, or what are the pros? Yeah, so the first one is that, of course, braids give you a boss girl kind of look. You look so chic, you look so stylish, and then it's a hairstyle that you can, you know, style in different ways. Today you can have it, you know, up in a bun. Tomorrow it can be ponytail. Tomorrow you can wear it down. You know, you can just do different styles with it. Then it's also very easy to maintain. Unlike afro or low cuts that you need to comb daily, for braids you don't need to comb your braids. You just style, or if you don't have the time to style, just wear it down, and that's all it takes. And then box braids make your hair grow, because your hair is neatly tucked in, so your hair grows. And then it's a style that you can actually wear for a long period of time. You can wear it for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month. Some wear for 2 months, some wear for 3 months, provided it's well trimmed, and then provided your edges are well, you know, brushed or gelled. So what are the challenges with braids? The challenges with braids, some of us already know this. It takes a long time to get this done. Sometimes it takes about 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, depending on the size and the length. For me, almost all the time that I get braids done, I stay in the salon for at least 5 hours. So it takes a lot of time. So apart from this, taking it out, so at the end of the day when you're tired of the braids, also takes some time. Even if you cut, you know, a large chunk of the braids off, it still takes some time for you to take out the braids, you know, entirely out of your hair. So it's very stressful. And then one bad thing about braids is that once it gets wet, it starts smelling, and then there's also a build-up of dirt in your hair, like, you know, because some of us, we apply leave-in conditioner, we apply gel to our edges, we brush, and some of us, we cream the hair like maybe once in a week or twice in a week, you know. So the build-up of dirt is in your hair. I really don't like that. So, you know, when your hair itches, your scalp itches, and you scratch, you see the build-up. I really don't like that about braids. So what else? Sometimes it's very difficult to sleep when you have braids on, especially for the first 2 or 3 days. You're like, oh my god, especially if it's very tight, you know, all those very tight box braids. Oh my god, it's always very difficult. The first 2 days you're in pains. You are in pains. For me, I'm always in pains for the first 2 days. So like this hairstyle you see in this picture, throughout the period that I had this braids, it was a struggle for me. It was a big struggle to sleep, very big struggle for me to sleep. So for the whole period of about a month plus that I had it on my head, it was a struggle sleeping. Like, I didn't look forward to sleeping at night, because when I'm in bed, it's either I'm like this, or I keep turning, or I keep, you know, it was just difficult. It was just difficult. So if it's long braids, you might find it very difficult, but if you keep it short and then it's not really full, it might be easy for you to wear the braids. So that's that for box braids. So my next hairstyle is Ghana weaving. Yay, I love Ghana weaving. I just like the fact that it gives you that African look. It makes you look, you know, like a classy African girl. Yeah, it's also very, just like braids, it's very easy to maintain. You can just trim it and then brush your edges. Yeah, so that's it about Ghana weaving. So what are the challenges? There are a lot of challenges with Ghana weaving as well. So the first is that because your edges need to be picked, so it sometimes damages your edges. And apart from damaging the edges, I just hate the fact that after a few days, like 2-3 days, you begin to see some whitish strands of hair come out from your scalp. I don't like that. And then sometimes it makes you look older. There's actually any time I make Ghana weaving and people don't think that I'm actually older than I am. So I don't know if this happens to any other person, but for me, people think I'm older than than I really am when I have Ghana weaving on. And just like braids, like box braids, it takes a long time. It takes a while to get it done. So for me, most times when I go to the salon to get Ghana weaving done, I stay in the salon for a minimum of about 3 to 4 hours. Yeah, it takes that long. I don't know if there are salons where you can get it done faster, but so far it takes me about 3 to 4 hours to get my Ghana weaving done. Yeah, so that's that about Ghana weaving. So the next one is installed weaves like this. It's been a while that I had this done. I really love it. I really love this. I really love this hairstyle. It's very classy. It makes you look so beautiful, and then it's lightweight. Looks all natural if it's properly installed, and it's not difficult to maintain. Makes you look so classy and beautiful. So what are the challenges? One, it's very expensive, especially if you use a good hair. It's very expensive. And then it's also very expensive to install. In some parts of the world, to install these weaves, you have to save to get it done, if you know what I mean. And then you need to spend some minutes on a daily basis. You need to spend some minutes on a daily basis to comb it. You know, you can't afford to take a bike or to go out in a windy environment without having your hairbrush with you, because you constantly need to brush because the hair keeps flying everywhere. So you need to have your hairbrush with you to constantly have it, you know, in place. And then the build up on that weaves is mad. That is really mad. Crazy. That's why you see some ladies anywhere, you see them, you know, slapping their heads, you know, eating their heads left, right, and center. It's because of the build up underneath the weave. So it's very easy for your hair to get pretty dirty underneath, you know, and then it itches. I don't know if it's the weave that makes it itch, that makes your scalp itch, or if it's the woven hair underneath. I don't know which one, but I know that's crazy. And then of course, just like box braids, weaves smell when it gets wet. So when you go to the bathroom and your shower cap doesn't cover your hair properly and it gets wet, so trust me, that hair is going to smell. And then when the weather is pretty hot, it's difficult to have waves on. I don't know how people do it, like in very hot weather, like this summertime. You see people with very long waves, and I'm like, are you not hot? Like, is the weather not battling with your scalp? So, nah. So guys, that's basically all about the hairstyles, the pros and cons. I hope you all like this video. If you do like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe. Thank you guys, so we'll see you again. Ciao.